it would seem that voters would want more.
Well, here's what we're not talking about. We're not talking about Hillary's campaign, her immigration policy. And he's got to pivot to that. The reality is she doesn't have an immigration policy. She hasn't talked about it unless it's just open borders, anybody can come, and that's a national security issue. And so if he can pivot and be talking about her lack of a policy instead of his pivoting on a policy, then he'd be in better shape. Right now, as long as we're talking about him pivoting, he's not in good shape. That's not good for his campaign.
So, Jason, is the onus really on Donald Trump, since this has been, his bailiwick, immigration, that there is greater pressure on Donald Trump to reveal more about immigration than there is on Hillary Clinton?
Yeah, if you bring the rotten potato salad to the picnic, you're the one who's going to take it. Like he's got to remove this from the picnic. Donald Trump started this by basing his campaign on immigration. And I have always said from the very beginning, if he had just kept his campaign focused on jobs, Hillary Clinton's corruption, and national security, I think we would be in a neck-and-neck race right now. But the problem is there's fallout from immigration, Fred. It's not just that it's expensive and it might be impractical, and do we really want to see this sort of Elian Gonzalez anti-immigration force, but the idea that Mexicans are coming here and they're potentially rapists and destroying the country, that trickles down to African-American voters. That trickles down to Asian-American voters. And they think, look, if you've got this level of hostility towards Mexican-Americans and Latinos, you probably don't have a good idea for us either. So that's the problem here. Trump has dug this hole. I don't know if he can get out of it in 70-something days.
All right. Jason Johnson, Kevin, Paul Scott, stick around. We've got more. We're going to talk a little bit later on in the hour. Thanks.